Hi, welcome to Lit and Comp 2. Today I want to go over the instructions for your graffiti journal. This can be done for any novel or an alternate novel for class. So our directions are going to be to watch the video and the steps followed to complete your graffiti journal, and you can also review the written instructions in this assignment. You can open the attached assignment entitled Graffiti Journal Assignment Directions an example. So as you read, you're going to work on your graffiti novel. You should read the next section or maybe 20 to 30 pages of your book for each journal, and then upload your graffiti journal once you finish reading and have completed all responses. You'll be graded as followed: 5 points for an image, 5 points for a word or phrase, 9 points for using your say something strategy, 15 points for a quote analysis, and 6 points for vocabulary. Remember that the following resources are attached for you to use: a graffiti journal assignment with an example of a completed journal, new vocab words, or a Lit and Comp 2 vocab list, which is attached, Padlet tutorial if you'd like to use Padlet to complete your journal, and a tutorial to use the school library if you need to access an audio book. So here is a completed example of a graffiti wall. So as you read your book, you will be keeping a journal for each reading assignment. You can do this on Word, PowerPoint, Padlet, or personal artwork. Or you can use this as a template, backspace my words, and put your own in. So the first thing is that you're going to do graffiti. So one image that illustrates that day's reading for you in a meaningful way. 2 is to do words or phrases, one word or phrase that comes to mind after the day's reading. For 3, you're going to use the say something strategy. This is to do the following: make a connection, make a comment, make a prediction, ask a question, or clarify something. Number 4 is to do a passage quotation analysis. So you'll be sharing a passage of your choice from the week's reading. Reread the passage and analyze for deeper meaning in 3 to 5 sentences. Answer one or more of the following questions. What might the passage reveal about the main character's journey? What might the passage reveal about one of the novel's topics or themes? Or what does the passage resonate with you? Note, if you don't want to type out your quote or passage, you can refer to it by stating the page number and paragraph. Example, page 54, paragraph 3. Then you'll be picking vocab. In a sentence, use one vocab word from the class list that I sent, or you can choose an unfamiliar word from your reading. Your sentence should refer or connect to your book in some way. After using the word in a sentence, write a follow-up reflection comment. The vocab list is also in our class resources folder, and you can go there if you need to. Each journal entry, however, should use a different vocab word. So here is an example of a completed journal entry. So I picked a book called Monster. You can pick whatever book it is that you are reading. I put a picture which looks like someone maybe trapped behind walls, and then I have my vocab word, which is monster. I put, I hate that Steve is called a monster. I believe this label will inevitably stay with him even if he's found innocent. Then for my quote or passage, I put, you're young, you're Black, and you're on trial. What else do they need to know? This quote resonated with me because it speaks to an important theme or topic in Monster. Steve's story is multi-layered, and although it isn't solely focused on prejudice and the justice system, it was still important for Walter Dean Myers to bring attention to this heartbreaking truth. The quote from O'Brien brings the topic of prejudice and discrimination into the light. It's a quote that can spark significant conversations that, if we keep talking about them and asking questions, will bring about change. Then I had to do my say something strategy, which is here in this rectangle. Today's reading makes me think about the juvenile justice and adult justice system in America. Would Steve be tried as an adult if this case were happening now? Why did the prosecutor charge Steve the same as King and Bobo? This is an example of making a connection. I made a text to world connection, I also asked 2 questions. And the quote or word that came to mind as I read this passage was "I'm scared." So we can see that we have 5 things to do here. Graffiti, here's my graffiti or picture. We have to do a word or phrase. I did "I'm scared." We need to do the say something strategy. So I did my say something strategy here. Then we needed to do a passage quotation analysis. Here it is, a quote from O'Brien. And then vocab, here is my vocab word. I used it in a sentence and I reflected upon that comment. So these are the instructions to your graffiti journal.